Okay, hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to be showing you guys how I achieved this lace closure sew-in with no glue. Y'all see that? Now, keep watching and I will show you step by step how I achieved this look. Now, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Cut on y'all bell so y'all notified when I post new videos. And follow me on Instagram. Now I'm going to start off with bleaching my knots to my closure. I'm going to mix up the bleaching powder in the 20 volume developer. You got to do a thick consistency so that it doesn't seep through the lace. I have another video on how I bleach my knots. But right now I'm just going to go over this really quickly. Now I am detangling her hair, getting it free of all tangles and knots. Before I start doing her foundation, we are going to braid her hair in cornrows going straight to the back, and about 6 or 7 cornrows. Now I'm going to add a little hair so that her braids are tight and secure and that they doesn't loosen up quickly. And so that when I'm sewing her hair to her braids, that they're just tight and secure. When I get to the end of the braid, I like to take my other braid and add it to my new braid so that it all turns out to be one braid. But I also still like it to be really flat. So what I do is I part me a section to braid. I take my braiding hair and I start braiding. But once I get to a certain part, I'll pull my old braid up to add it to my new braid, and then I'll continue to braid all the way down. And I just repeat that step with adding my old braid to my new braid. Now we are just about halfway through with braiding her head. Don't mind me, I usually look like this when I'm doing hair. Now for the other side, and don't forget to check on your closure. Make sure you're not over processing your knots. Now when we complete her braid down, the next step is to oil her scalp. That's what you see me doing here. And that is because I usually do my sew-ins with a cap. So I don't want her scalp to be dry with the cap over it, because she's not going to be able to get to her scalp. Now I take the stocking cap that's closest to her skin tone. I put the cap on. When I do my closures, I do not mold the cap. I just put it right above her hairline. I clean her hairline with alcohol using Got2b glue to push her edges back. And I'm going to do it to right to where her cap covers her hairline, but it's not, you won't be able to see it when I put the closure on. Now what I'm doing here is I'm checking to see if her closure is going to blend, which it doesn't. So my trick is to add some makeup to it to make the lace blends with her skin. As you can see, the lace was kind of white. So I'm just going to add some foundation that's like closest to her skin tone to my lace. Got2b freeze spray it, blow dry it a little bit, and look at that. Do y'all see the difference? I definitely see the difference. Now it is blending. So since she doesn't want her closure glued down, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have her hold it in place while I sew the back down. And after I sew the back down, I am then going to show you guys how I make her lace stay down without using glue. Now when you're sewing the closure on, be sure you're doing stitches that are close together, that you don't have any knots, and your closure is flat. Now I'm taking a razor and I'm cutting her lace off. As you can see, it's not glued down, so we will have to fix that. I am making her a middle part. My part is way off right now, but I'm gonna fix that. Check out these baby hairs. Now I leave her baby hairs out of her lace, not her real hair. And I use Got2b glue to mold them down to her forehead. Now after I swoop her edges how I like them, or how she likes them, you see I added the Got2b glue. It's already starting to look natural with the closure just laying on there. Now I'm fixing her part. I'm cutting her baby hairs to make them identifiable. If that's even a word, okay. I'm spraying her edges to give them a little hold. Now I am swooping. I am doing a comb and smooth method. I think that's what they call it. I am just combing and smoothing her edges. Now look at that. Now I'm going to hit it with a spray one more time, and I am going to put this wrap on it. The wrap is to dry it. Now that is important. If your Got2b glue on your closure is not dry, it will not hold properly. I'm telling you guys this now. Make sure your edges are completely dry. Now I am fixing that part for good. I am molding down her part so that it is flat. I am plucking a little tiny bit. I hate a wide part. Literally taking strands out. Literally. Look at that. And now it is time to sew her bundles in. She likes her longest inch on the bottom, then her second to longest inch in the middle, and her shortest inch on the top, and her closure is the shortest. That gives it a layered look. Now when I start sewing in my tracks, I usually start right where the closure is, and I just work my way around. After that closure is laid, honey, the rest of this is easy peasy. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will have more videos out soon. And follow me on Instagram, Miranda's Vanity. And yeah, leave comments. Let me guys know let me know how you guys like the video, and if it's anything I need to improve, if it's anything you don't like, just let me know. And thank you for watching.